Enter the Hound's territory below Rifttown. No problem.
Outriders is a 1 to 3 player co-op RPG shooter set in a dark sci-fi universe. And as mankind bleeds out in the trenches of Enoch, you'll create your own Outrider and embark on a journey across the hostile planet. You'll leave behind the slums and shanty towns of the first city and traverse forests, mountains and desert in the pursuit of a mysterious signal. Combining intense gunplay with violent powers and an arsenal of increasingly twisted weaponry and gear sets, Outriders offers countless hours of gameplay and replayability.
Ooh, great.
The prologue of the story is you went into cryostasis with enough injuries to kill you twice over, then two strangers pulled you out of your slumber and abandoned you. Now you have been captured and thrown into the middle of a war zone. Where is the ECA? Where are the Outriders? How long has it been? Even more unsettling, something is happening to you. While trying to run away from this battle, you survived an injury that should have killed you. Whatever hell this is, you need to get out and find your people.
I think that's it. I don't play this game tactfully at all. I just run in and stomp, and if I die, I die. Oh, someone's still shooting me. Let's find him. Thank you. Let me in.
So the classes are pretty important, and perhaps the most important decision you'll make in playing the game. Each of the 4 unique classes offers you a separate skill tree that will define your own gameplay style. So I'm playing the Devastator class, and he's a close range tank, and he stands his ground. There's 4 classes that you can play in Outriders, and they are the Devastator, the Pyromancer, the Technomancer, and the Trickster. I've not had a chance to play the other 3 just yet. Whoa! So the Devastator is a close-range class that's built to stand your ground. He takes point and defends his allies, and he has a melee skill that it deals and inflicts bleed damage to all enemies within a small radius. And it doesn't require a skill slot or any class points. And sprinting before using the melee skill changes to a ground slam rather than like a punch. And it has a larger area of effect, but also has a longer cooldown.
Oops. I've played this game through once already, and gotta say I really enjoy the enemies. And all the weapon pickups and the different mods you can put on your weapons and everything. It's a really cool game.
I could smell the storm in your blood, your stink of Enoch. Your kind are abominations, exile.
Who the hell are you?
Outrider. Impossible. Such untapped power, such confusion. You want answers. Whatever you were before, you're something new now. A second life. Don't waste it.
Who was that?
Lord Seth? He's altered. And he's a little man. A little man.
Altered? What the fuck does that mean?
You... you don't know what you are. Where'd you steal that uniform?
I didn't, it's mine.
Yeah? If you's really an outrider, then you fights on the wrong side, Altered.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, the Grand Marshal, she'll explain. Come.
Where is she?
There.
What is that?
Go.
Do whatever you have to do, Lieutenant.
Shira?
You're alive.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
You came from their side. You got any intel for us?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Look, I got a war to win, so either you help me, or you get back into cryo.
Hold on. I've just woken up to mud and shit. I've been asleep for God knows how many years.
31 years! So for 31 years, I've been seeing people fight and die while you were getting comfy in cryo. So excuse me for not throwing you a little welcome party.
What happened to you?
The anomaly! That's what happened.
You mean that storm?
We told them not to land. Anything more advanced than a grease engine got fried. All our data wiped out. We couldn't grow crops or make medicine, so we ended up in the same place as when we left Earth. Just killing each other over the little we have left.
Why didn't you go somewhere else? The Outriders could have...
The Outriders are dead.
What?
And the anomaly keeps us in this fucking valley. We can't go anywhere else. You don't get it, do you? You think you're dreaming? This is real. Believe me, it's fucking real. So whether you like it or not, you're stuck here in the mud and shit like the rest of us. You should have never woken up.
Warden, miss out on all this?
Grand Marshal, we were too late. The Hounds have him. He's been taken underground.
Well, get him back.
Well, it may be our side, but that's not our turf, ma'am. I'm not losing people over Yakub.
Yakub? He's still alive?
Not too much longer, it seems.
Then I'll go find him.
Ma'am? Ma'am?
Never mind. We've got it covered.
I'm looking for Jakub Dabrowski.
Go away.
That's not very polite.
Listen, asshole. You got a gun pointed right at your...
Well, that's one way to open up the door.
What the hell is going on out there?
So the Devastator has a bunch of skills that you can assign to the class. The ones I like to use are the Gravity Leap and Impale. I also like using the Golem, which is like a protective ability. And it fortifies yourself against 65% of incoming damage for 8 seconds. I might be wrong, but I think the Gravity Leap is the Devastator's most powerful attack. And it's where he sort of launches up in the air and strikes the targets from above. And the Impale, as far as I can see, is his second most powerful attack, which is why I use them both. And you can also mod your gear, or your character, so that you can use the Impale ability twice before it has to recharge. And what the Impale will do, sometimes it looks like it doesn't actually... Like, all it does is stun the enemy, but it inflicts bleed and deals damage, and when the damage is lethal, the enemy will be impaled. I didn't know this, but once you impale an enemy, it creates a zone around the spike that grants a powerful bonus to armor and health regeneration to all your allies for a range of 10 seconds. I find these three abilities are the best for the Devastator, but it all depends on how you play. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos that people are saying that the reflective bullets, which is a protective ability, is the best ability for the Devastator. I disagree, you know, but it's all about your playstyle. Some people might like just standing at the back of a battle and reflecting bullets on enemies. I think it kind of works against how the Devastator is meant to be played. He's meant to be a tank, smash, melee character. So yeah, I use the Golem, Gravity Leap, and Impale. I'm running the game on the Xbox One X, so basically the best Xbox pre-new gen. And you can see that after the Gravity Leap, the game kind of stalls almost for a second and then comes back. Playing online with my brothers, I crash an awful lot. So the game is almost unplayable on the previous gen of Xbox because of crashing and stability issues, which kind of makes it intolerable. It's a really fun game. I'm going to get the Series X in a month or so, but I just thought I'd throw that in there. I've also read that the Gravity Leap is actually one of the main causes of crashes during the game. I just think it's sort of all the blood and everything that sprays up. I don't know. I don't think the old Xbox's RAM can handle it. And I think what's causing the crashing is loads of enemies loading into the environment, along with loads of objects flying around and the good graphics and stuff. And I don't think the old generation of Xboxes can keep up. The crashing is okay on single player, you don't get it that often, but on multiplayer, my brothers who are using the Xbox Series X, and it's unplayable. I crash 2 or 3 times a round with them.
Nice eyes.
Hey! Whoa. Oh, sorry, guys. I thought this was the bathroom. You okay?
I had it under control.
Been a while.
I know you. Kurva! I thought you were dead.
You'll soon be dead if you don't get your ass to Shira's right now.
Shira. All right. Come meet me there when you're ready.
There's so many mods in this game that it would take me forever to go through them all. But they add a lot of variety to how you play, and they're a lot of fun to mess around with on your guns and your armor and stuff. All the armor and weapons come with attributes and mods. And the attributes are stuff like max health bonus, or bonus firepower, or armor piercing bonus, for example. There's also like life leeches, so when you shoot someone you leech their life off them. And the mods are stuff like freeze ray and burn. And there's a mod where if you shoot an enemy, he starts levitating in the air for 5 seconds. And it helps you in those horde scenarios where there's just too many enemies for your main abilities, so you have to use your gun mods to good effect. And what this does, it just creates so many different variations of how you could play the character, which I think is really cool. It makes it so you could replay the same character over and over again and do different builds, and they would all have their own strengths and weaknesses because of how you set them up. And what that does, it just creates so much variety in the game, which is awesome.
Looks like the scumbag who killed Chang was telling the truth about the hounds.
I know it looks quite easy, but that's because I've played through it once and leveled my character up, so he's quite deadly. All these missions are quite difficult when you're, tier level 1 and playing through the game for the first time. I found myself using the sniper rifle quite a lot. As you get leveled up, it's kind of pointless having one. When they're behind cover, you can't seem to hit them in the head very easily, even though you've got your crosshair right on them. might up the world tier a little bit because I'm practically spawn killing them at this point. Is that it? No more bad guys?
Fuck off! You can't take her back!
Who, the girl? This isn't a rescue, you barker.
Do I know you?
Mr. Chang sends his regards. Oh, come on! I was right in the middle of my line.
You were taking too long.
I was planning it all the way here.
Thanks for the rescue anyway.
Again, I really wasn't here for you.
Did you say... Mr. Chang, is he alright? Fuckers! Like, it's not bad enough having insurgents trying to drag us all to hell. We gotta have these low-life gangsters on our streets, picking us off from the inside.
Yeah, I know the game. Really hasn't changed a whole lot.
Hey, you did a good thing. Got a bad guy off the street, and I'm walking home without a scratch. I'm Eva, by the way. Got a stall near Chang's place. You should come see me there sometime.
It's that evil dude again.
No, because he won't. Because he can do what the fuck he wants.
Hey, never been so happy to see a familiar face. You haven't aged a day.
And you got old, my friend. In the hallway, that was Seth. What was he doing here?
Ignoring our pleas for help.
I thought he was on your side.
Seth, he's not on anyone's side. The insurgents have altered their walking nightmares. We're lucky Seth shows up to fight them back sometimes, but only if it fits whatever the hell game he's playing. Hey, damn it.
You have no idea how bad it is, Outrider. We thought we escaped the apocalypse. We thought we could start over again here. But we were wrong. I was wrong.
Shira.
Do you know why I'm in charge? Because I'm the only officer left alive. The insurgents at our door, they're feral, sadistic. They have us surrounded. We're low on food and bullets. And if those freaks don't kill us, this planet will!
Welcome back.
The black fungus in the forest. We never found a cure. The mountains are filled with abominations. And the anomaly storms get bigger every year. We don't have much time left. If we don't find a way out of this valley, if we don't find a miracle, this last shred of humanity is over.
Shira!
Well, would you look at that?
I can do things now. I don't understand, but maybe there's a reason.
Yes, you are. I guess I know why I saved your damn life all those years ago.
I'm sure this isn't exactly what you had in mind.
I'm not complaining.
Still, I don't get it. The day we landed, that storm, it tore Cuthbert apart, but not me. Why? Why was I...
Altered? Who the hell knows? When those storms hit, some get ripped inside out, some turn pink polka dot, and a few come back. Fucking immortal.
Nothing about the anomaly makes sense. It disrupts the laws of nature. It mutates whatever it touches. Early on, the ECA's best scientists tried to understand the storms, to tame them. None survived.
I guess you got lucky, boss. Or maybe not.
All I care about is that you are on our side. Our only supply line is blocked by an altar that our weapons cannot touch. Out by the old solar array. Seth had no interest in helping us, but now, you're here.
Hell, why not? Maybe I can buy humanity another day.
Lieutenant? What the hell was that?
The whole front line just collapsed! Like an earthquake, alright! I think we lost our whole first line of defenses!
On my way. Go, go, go!
Hey. In case I don't get another chance, I tried to find you. But it all went to shit. We had to run for our lives.
Forget it. I'm alive. I should have been dead 10 times over, if not for Tanner, if not for Shira. I'm the one with dues to pay now, Jakob.
Boss. I missed you. It's good to have you back. Now go beat that Altered's ass for us, so we can get back in this goddamn fight.
Foxy.
We just got to keep following.
Okay, boss. Do you see a big tower? That's where you need to get. The old solar tower. But it's a mess out there. Everything's upside down.
Yeah, I noticed. Don't worry, I'm carving my way through it.
Where else are I? I love the way my character can just armor up and bounce into the middle of the battle and smash. If that's your kind of playstyle, you'll like this character. So what is this, my third mission? I'm running this on the Xbox One X. And it's my first crash. This game is like, it's a great game, but crashes all the time on Xbox One X. And it makes it kind of intolerable, really. Opens the door. my assault rifle is a little bit OP for this world
I'm
tier.
getting major deja vu in this place. Reminds me of that mission in Damascus, when we rescued those diplomats.
I had to save your ass from that machete-wielding mob.
Ha! More like that time I had to save your sorry ass from that redneck mob storming DC.
Those missions felt like we were fighting for a reason. But this shithole, it's never been worth fighting for.
So what's it all about for you then?
Just trying to live another day.
Any boxies?
Boss?
Nope.
We're barely holding on.
Sounds like I chose a good day to wake up then.
You can add mods to your guns, like this heavy machine gun. Has a mod called, I think it's Ash on it, and it turns the enemies to stuff. It's pretty cool. Trying to get one of these guys. There you go, see? I actually prefer to, I go for the damage mods. So my assault rifle has the claymore mod and bone shrapnel, which does a ton of damage. That's why it just steams through all the enemies. Retrieve the key. Okay.
Jakub, I'm seeing a lot of dead people. They look like they've been sautéed.
Shit. Be careful.
Jakub, I've reached the solar tower. I'm going in.
What are you seeing in there?
Some kind of weird electrical sparks flying everywhere.
Means you're getting close. This altar, did I not mention? He's a goddamn electro freak.
You mean he lights up light bulbs?
More like flash frying everything for a mile. Look, I know you've always been able to handle yourself, but this son of a bitch is on a whole other level.
As of recently.
This is the first big boss man.
So this is Gauss, and he's one of the main big boss men in the game. He's an altered rival character, appearing as the boss encounter of Solar Tower. He is known as the Besieger of Rift Town. All he does is terrorize them. His abilities include Ball Lightning, Discharge Mine, Lightning Storm, Metal Barrage, Shock Shift, and Steel Wall. So he's an insurgent altered gifted with the power to manipulate electromagnetic energy. Gauss has taken residence in the Solar Tower near Rift Town, blocking a crucial supply line that supports Rift Town.
Whoa!
So, Outrider, you've had your first kill. We Altered do not die so easily, do we?
Seth.
Come. We must speak.
They asked you to help them. To fight the altar down there. Why didn't you?
That pathetic monstrosity was a distraction.
People are dying because of him. Without the supply route open...
They all die. These feeble creatures. Slaughtering each other over scraps. You waste your gifts. Running errands for them. Trying to win their meaningless, endless war. You must realize... you are not like them anymore.
So what? I should play at being a god like you?
I am not playing. But you are something even more. Altered and Outrider. The last Outrider. Do what you were sent here for. Go! Beyond the frontier. These people need their gods. Only one like you could lead them to a future.
Why not you?
They call him Moloch. I fight another war, far above this petty squalor. My war is with the worst of our kind. This one is too powerful. He will destroy us all, unless I hunt him down. But this is not your fight. You are to be the shepherd. Find a way for them out of this slaughter, Outrider.
Shira, it's done. Your supply line's open, I'm heading home.
I don't believe you. Hey, Dupek.
Jakob? Shira?
The signal in the forest. You remember it?
Yeah, like it was yesterday.
You still have its frequency, don't you?
You mean this frequency?
Curva. You got the winning lotto numbers tattooed on your ass cheek, too?
Still don't believe me?
Ugh, I hate when you play the I told you so.
That signal is still playing like a distant echo. It's digital, which means it must be coming from a place where there is no anomaly. The problem is, we've never been able to locate its source because we've never had the right frequency. Until you showed up. So now listen close, you need to bring those precise numbers to Dr. Abraham Zahidi, one of our last scientists.
Bullshit. He's been deep in enemy territory for weeks now. 5 Ration says Zahidi's dead.
We don't know that. You. I've seen you before. It was... in the med lab. You woke me out of cryo.
Guess life's real funny that way.
Meet Jane, sniper, first class. She almost died trying to save his life. She'll guide you.
Wait, Shira. When we landed, that signal was already playing. Do you have any idea who or what is sending it?
Do yourself a favor, don't ask that question. Whatever's out there, they don't want to be found. And whoever goes looking for that fucking signal ends up dead.
But it's the only chance we've got. And if anyone can get there alive, it's all of you.
Shira, come on.
Jakob! That's in order.
Sorry I left you to die in that med lab.
Hey, no worries.
Didn't really have a choice.
I'd have done the same.